Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right.
All right.
I had to make sure that we're being heard, cause
That we're being heard.
I've
Cause
noticed this is just a draft here. Like a little of me talking. As usual, doing it for the vods. Um, well, this one's actually gonna be a YouTube here. I'm gonna do a lot of talking about how Apex is going right now. Okay? Those of you come around for the gameplay, hang around a little bit, right? We'll get to that. I have some things I wanted to go over. Um we got part 2, all right, of the other one, but I'm going to rarely start doing part 2s cuz it takes a lot of me having to go back and see what I did before, cuz sometimes I don't remember and I don't write this stuff down all the time, even though I write everything down. Um, Apex itself, it needs to be finely tuned and fixed. We all know this, right? We all know this. It has a whole lot of flaws, which some of us are not enjoying. A lot of people get away with doing things that they should not be doing. Yeah, a lot of you know what I'm talking about. Uh, it's so much that you know. I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna talk about that. I just want to get to the whole thing of it. It sucks when actual talent gets ignored, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other people. I see lots of skills and talent out there, but they're overshadowed by cheating streamers. You know, and they get paid to cheat, basically. Does that not upset people? Does it does it get to you? Does it make you think like kind of like skills and talent is like fraud, like it's not real? It's real. It's just some of these people, they don't have gaming skills. They have cheating skills. And it should bother a whole lot of people more than it does. Okay? Haven't we learned that, you know, cheating gets you nowhere? Because you get figured out and it ruins your whole career. Nobody wants to work with you after that. That's pretty bad. Thanks for the ones that came out. You know, I saw we had 3 viewers. I need that. I really need that. It's very nice for everybody to show up. I I've been trying to reach that whole, you know, having more than one viewer in here and just thinking that's somebody messing with me. But we're going to start ignoring this one person. Cuz who knows, those 3 could have been people that just got hit in my chat, you know. And yes, they do this. They do this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about when you're first starting to stream, right? And people think you're like decent. You know, they think you're not bad. All right, there's gonna be people that are gonna come test you on their free time. These are the people who do this to me. Again, I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna, go into all that. Just letting you know that's a real thing. So if you guys ever think you're being like bullied, picked on by people with crazy ass skills, it's probably these streamers who are afraid that you're gonna take what they have, like their spot, their viewers, their whatever they think you're gonna take from them. I don't have time for that. Okay? I don't have the option of quitting either. You know, I know you guys are tired of hearing me say this, but 10 plus years in this motherfucker, dude. In it feels like people don't know you unless you are cheating. Now I'm not saying everybody's doing it. Alright? I'm not saying everyone's doing it. I'm just saying it has to stop. I want to be able to watch somebody's Twitch and know that's really them. You know? I don't even want to talk about this, but I'll say the realest fucking Apex player that I know of, I can't even fucking watch anymore. I'm still banned from like his streams. So it's Fade. Fade is the realest fucking Apex player that his skill is shown. I know. I know he really does this shit. That's why I enjoy like watching him. I could watch his YouTubes and stuff, but that's I want to watch live stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch him as he's doing this. Even though, like, I've been playing since season one and stuff, and people have their own play styles and everything. He's taught me a lot. Like his movement guides. I know my aim's trash, my movement's trash, but the guides have improved my movement. You guys probably haven't noticed, but you know, it's made me better, and I appreciate him for it. It's just one of those things. It just sucks that you really want to go like watch these people, and then bad decisions. Okay, when you're dealing with a whole lot of stuff, people don't understand those things. You know, I don't talk about a lot of the stuff that I'm going through on here. Yeah, but there is a lot. Even though I didn't know him that well, we've only met once. My father passed away, and I knew he was sick for a while. So I've been dealing with that. And I went on there and said some stuff that I shouldn't have, you know, but I was feeling certain types of way. I kind of felt that he wouldn't ban me. I kind of felt like maybe people have gone through like kind of the same stuff, and they're dealing with feelings that they don't know how to deal with. I don't know how to grieve. I don't know how to deal with loss. I don't know how to do all that stuff. So if you do, you're lucky because you can, you know, because A perfect warrior can deal with their emotions, whether it be anger or sadness or whatever you feel. You'll be able to deal with it. I'm not perfect, or anybody else isn't. You know, I'm working on a lot of things. I was hoping to one day get some games with it. You know, but that goes into, you kind of have to be known to play with some of these people. If you're not known, they don't really want to, you know, associate themselves with you. But what they don't understand is that's the one thing that could like put you on, you know? And you know, these people are eternally grateful when you do that kind of stuff for people. I'm just wondering how. Well, will I ever get unbanned from there? Probably not. I maybe thought I was gonna be banned on there for like 2 weeks or something like that, but I pretty much sure forgot about me, you know? Plus, one of the mods is like a buddy of mine. I'm amazed he hasn't talked to him about it and said, hey, you know, he's going through a lot. Cause that's like the first time I've ever been banned on his channel. I mean, I've been timed out a couple of times, of course. People have said worse things and they didn't get banned or timed out. But I just figured people don't like me, and that's cool. But I can't just go to that, you know? I had an outburst. I said some stuff I shouldn't have said. I do apologize for that, but, you know, does it even matter? Doesn't seem like it does. I don't I don't really know what to do. You know, about the cheating situation, about me always having to play with randos. Do people think I'm like that bad? I would like to get some feedback. You know, if you guys watch my channel, you know, every now and again, I'd like to get some feedback. Like, am I just that bad at the game? Or I'm trying to figure something out. Thank you for showing up. Welcome. This is gonna be a YouTube video right here. I'm gonna upload it when I'm done. Just talking about how Apex is going right now. Like, if you play the game, you notice if you're a console player and you're playing the game right now, like these days, how often do you see cheaters in ranked? Like, how often do you see it? I would like to know, like, uh, five on, you know, 1 to 5 rating, you know. What do you guys think of like my skills? Is it just bad? Is it decent? What do you guys think? Like, am I good enough to be playing with some of these superstars out here? Because I've been thinking it's a lot about my age. You know, I'm 38 years old, by the way. I'll be 39 in April. I've been thinking it's maybe a lot about my age. You know, I don't even look my age, by the way. Yes, that is me in my picture. That's not AI. That's not nothing. That's me. But you know, welcome if you're a new viewer, by the way. You know, I never give like a clean, new welcome, but I'm usually just thinking it's invisible people hiding in my chat, or you're a bot trying to, sell me some art along those lines. Let me see if my audio is still working. Okay, we're loud and clear. Um, I need a new mic. I have engineered this to work for me, and I'm using two mics at the same time, so it's kind of awkward. That's what happens when you're a broke streamer who can't seem to reach affiliate. So he could like reach people who maybe need to hear these things. You're not as bad as you think you are. All right. If people call you bad, I kind of feel like they're afraid of your potential. They're trying to get you to quit. Trying to get you to stop trying. Because if you stop trying, you're not going to get any better. Hey, quitting never got anybody anywhere. Unless it's like smoking or drinking, because you smoke too much or you're an alcoholic, stuff like that. I'm not an alcoholic. I like to smoke my ganja more than I like to drink, right? But I don't mind a drink or two every once in a while. Weekends mostly. But it's like you're not as bad as you think you are. I'm I've been watching a lot of new streamers. Very proud of these guys. They may have the one viewer or a couple or something like that. You're lucky. You're lucky if you have 2 to 3 to 5 viewers, because it's really hard to find people who will watch you who aren't watching you know the coolest people on Twitch when they're live. I'm trying to figure out how to. I've been trying to figure out what the problem is with me. But maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not a likable person. I do talk about cheaters way too much, but that's kind of the important part about, all that. You can try and try, but, you know, I'm going to request an unban. I'm gonna try, but I pretty much. Okay, let me see. I already tried to unban once, but see, everyone thought I was fucking drunk, dude. If I was drunk, let me tell you, I wouldn't have been saying anything. I would have just been chilling and watching and drinking. This is a person hurting and needed somebody to talk to, but everyone's just like, nope. I'll see if they, check my ban request. And maybe. I really don't think so. Like, I enjoy Fade's content. I think he's a cool person. But I don't hate him for it. I actually don't have hate in my heart. But I think Fade hates me. Basically, I'm hoping we can get to a point where cheating, all that stuff is not a thing anymore. You know? Like, it's a thing of the past. And everyone's frowning upon it. I mean, everyone. So if they see somebody doing it, you're not being a snitch, alright? You're trying to clean up this dirty ass shit. Hey, if you don't have skill in video games, and you gotta cheat to win your games, it's time to maybe go to sports or something. You know, because if you're not good at this stuff, why are you getting paid for it? Why are you getting paid to cheat? When there's capable people who don't do it, and they're getting overshadowed by these fucking little shits. Basically stealing from all of us, basically being frauds. And I could use a change in my life, but it's never gonna happen if these cheaters keep fucking running around doing all this fucking bunny ears incredible shooting. Now I'm not saying I'm better than these people, but while they're cheating, yes, yes, I'll go that far and just say, if you're cheating, yes, I am better than you. It, if you're cheating, anybody who's not cheating is definitely better than you. You need enhancements, and they don't. Does that make sense? It's like people cheating in the Olympics, taking steroids and all that shit. That's basically what they're doing. Has anybody ever thought about that? It's exactly what it is. It's basically gamer steroids. That's it. That's what cheating is. I'll tell you. And I think if you need cheats, I don't think you should be getting paid to play any game. Because that's not your natural skill. So why are you being paid for it? You're being paid for something that anybody could go and do. And do well at it. I think it's gross. I like seeing somebody and going, damn, that motherfucker's cool. You know? And just knowing that that's all fucking them. That's them. They built like that. They didn't build themselves like that, you know what I mean? This is like when you play like NBA 2K and you want to turn up your dunking and all that. You gain attributes, right? From winning games and doing good. You start getting points, so you start upping your attributes. That means you're getting better at the game. These people are the ones that would use cheat codes to up their attributes artificially. I'm just sick of it, man. Hey, this might get me more cheaters being on my fucking dick, but oh well. Are they ever gonna stop? No, cause I'm gonna keep talking my shit until we get rid of all the fake motherfuckers. And you gotta know, I've been telling you guys for like what, years, months, weeks. stop cheating, shit is gonna start happening. Things are changing. Slowly, but surely, change is coming. Hey, and I'm basically giving you a heads up on that. Man, women, if you're cheating, I would quit. I would stop cheating and learn how to play legitly before you ruin your whole career. I'm telling you. That goes for Twitch streamers, Apex players, Warzone players. Pretty much any game that you are cheating on, I would stop and learn how to play the game legit. I'm telling you, I'm trying to help people out here. Call me crazy, say I don't know what I'm talking about. All I'm gonna say is change is coming. Y'all must have knew that was gonna come at some point. What's that saying? What's done in the dark shall come to the light. If you thought you were gonna hide with cheats forever, you're crazy. Because Twitch has known about a lot of these people doing this. Okay, but it's the whole thing of a lot of them are making them a whole lot of money. But that's gonna change. It ain't gonna matter how much money you're making Twitch. Twitch can make money from legit players. I think if you cheat, you don't deserve to just run around and do that. That's not you. It's pretty much like you making money off of somebody else's clips and videos and stuff. Because you're not actually playing. The game's playing. I don't know what else to say though. A lot of legit players are gonna be extremely happy. Because, they all feel like they're being ignored. When somebody is cheating and you report them and nothing happens, or they get banned for a day and they're back to doing the same shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to help everybody out. Trying to keep you from being one of these people who... Some people, Twitch is their way of making money. Paying their rent. Handling all their business. I'm trying to help those people out. I don't really know what else to tell you guys. Like, it just... I'm hoping people change. Change with the change. I get it. People just think, I'm talking crazy. I keep saying it's getting about that time where it's fuck around and find out time. Thing that sucks is I enjoy watching some of these people, but a lot of you I know some of your secrets. Oof. We do all know most of the Preds since basically season 12 have been cheating to keep their Pred. You know, we all know this, right? I mean, console ranked is a joke. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everybody in console ranked lobbies is fucking cheating. Everyone. So it's cheaters against cheaters, basically. Don't get caught in the middle of that shit. Because you know what they do? The cheaters will team up and find the legit players first. I already know how that goes. And they know you're legit. They know you're not cheating. So they will team up to come and find you so you can't report them. Because cheaters won't report cheaters. So they can fight each other with their dumbass cheats. And nobody gets reported. They could just keep skating on through life. The lazy, easy way. With no hard work being done. Those of you who like to see hard work pay off, you need to start reporting bitches. You do. Because your hard work will never pay off with these dudes. Do you guys even know how to spot a cheater when you get shot? You know when they're walling. Because they can see when you bounce up to go and shoot them, they, they either duck or they wait for you to stand there. Because you think they can't see you. But they can. I can't wait. See, there's something that's going to be happening with Respawn as well as Twitch. Because I keep telling you guys, Twitch don't like cheaters either. They want you to be getting your money legit, you know? They want to have you on there because you have skill. They don't want people running rampant with Titans and Zims and fucking all that bullshit script. You know? Nobody wants to watch people cheating, bro. Anybody can do that. A 5-year-old, 12-year-old could jump on the game and be a fucking pred. That's crazy. Their first time playing the game. A whole day. They start the day, they could be pred by the end of the day. That's fucking crazy. I'm just tired of seeing the losers talking about how cool and good they are at stuff they're not really doing. That's fraudulence. They're frauds. Like I said, I have cheaters attack me every day, and it's the same ones every time. So if you think I'm afraid of talking about it, woo, you'd be wrong. I just want all the bullshit to stop. Come on now. In sports, uh, sports is rigged. So I can't even go there. They pay a lot of those players to lose. They make more money just, they're like, okay, we're going to have this team versus this team. We're going to pay you guys, and you guys are going to lose, okay? So then these guys can win this season. That's how they fucking do all this gambling shit. FanDuel and all this other fucking gambling bullshit. Go ahead and keep gambling your money and fucking losing. Because here's what they'll do. They'll build you up some money so you keep gambling and you keep going back. I don't gamble, so I really don't give a fuck. But I'm saying that's how they get you. If you're betting on sports, ooh wee, I would stop. What did Shakespeare say? What did Shakespeare say? he must not have watched much. Unless I'm getting cheaters, I don't really lose much. Not in this game. And if they do beat me and they're legit, hey, respect. Respect. I always say I don't mind getting beat by other warriors. It's just the fake ones. I want no part in that. I don't even want to fight these dudes. You know what's wrong with them though? They don't understand that, you know, real warriors progress through the hard times. You know? Knowledge is what, real warriors go after. Knowledge, you know, gives you everything. I really don't think we understand those type of things. dogs do that, dude. Next door neighbors, dogs are so annoying. Like, do something with them. Make them be quiet. Yeah, my dog barks, but not like that. And just so you guys know, any streamers who want to play, any players that watch my stuff, and you guys are like, you seem pretty cool, let's game sometime. Send me some friend requests. Let's game it up. I don't care about your skills. I don't care how good you are. Life's all about learning. You know? I just don't want to play with people who don't want to try. Okay? If you don't want to try, don't come here. That's what I'm saying. Losing is a part of life. It's a part of learning how to win. I am gonna start a new video here. This is just a little YouTube video for me speculating that when the cheaters are going to be done. I need to count my wins in a day. That's what I need to do. I need to count my wins in a day. How many wins do we get, in a day? We're gonna count that today. Okay, every win that we get, I'm gonna count it. And that's how we're gonna do things today. Um, Hopefully we don't run into any bullshit players. Hopefully all day it's just legit dudes just having fun playing the game. You know? I don't know. I want to get to a point to where, even if we got like 3 to 4 to 5 viewers, I would be happy. You know, even if they stay around through my yapping. But what I'm saying is important. Things are going to change. They're changing slowly. It's kind of a let's see who really wants these people gone, or they're just saying it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is going to change. Slowly, but like I said, surely, stuff is going to be changing. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm hoping to get to a point where everyone you fight, everyone you see, you're actually fighting people and not their cheats. Okay? That's what we want to get handled. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure everybody hates losing to these guys. And it's not because you're a bad player. No. It's because these guys are using things that you're not supposed to be. I have literally been feeling like a failure. I don't think that's truly right, dude. You know? Doing your best is all I ever say. Do your best. Everything should work out. I'll tell you guys what. If you guys are interested in me doing IRL streams, you can actually see me and everything. Let's let's get some more followers on the YouTube. Let's go watch the videos, get some likes up there. Let's get some people in the lives during Twitch. I understand you guys could watch the VODs and stuff, but let's get some people live in here. That'll make me feel like you guys support me, you know? Like you guys wanna see me survive this shit. By the way, I'm liking what Zeus is doing. If you guys don't know about Zeus, go and look him up on YouTube. I think he's got a Twitch. Um, he's been doing what I've been doing, exposing these cheaters, man. He been doing it just like me. I've been I've been talking about these cheaters I since they started fucking coming out. Because if you're a season oneer, you know there was no cheaters in there. And it was fun. It was fun to fight people at different skill levels. You know? It was a good time. Now it's like you never know like if anybody is doing that shit. Like I'm not saying the game is boring, but I will say stuff needs to fucking change, dude. It really does. I am sick of seeing people do stuff that they shouldn't be able to do. Because let's say I'm sure lots of people say that shit. Like if it was me, I'd get banned. You know what I'm saying? Like if it were anyone else, they get banned. But because these are some of these people make a lot of money for Twitch, right? They don't get banned. But that's gonna change, man. Get rid of a lot of the frauds. Need to. It needs to be done. It needs to be done, man. And I'm hoping everybody gets on the fucking, you know, is on board with this shit because when it happens, it's gonna be one of those things that happens quick and people are gonna be like, wait, why am I being banned? Well, I think you know why. You know? Because when people say they don't know why they're banned, yes, you can get spam reported and get banned. But they will review and they will unban you. It happened to me once. Okay, just once. Where I got multiple reports and got banned for like 30, 45 minutes and then I was back on. Yes, they do review you. Yes, they do look it over, but it takes kind of a lot of reports. So that person must have been really fucking annoyed. Okay? Like, they must have been really annoyed. I'll just say that. They had to have been really annoyed. I don't see how I just don't see how people think, "Oh, we can fuck this person over by multiply reporting them." If you're cheating and I know it, I'm going to report you. Okay? And that's why these dudes who attack me, they use different accounts every single time. I'm going to leave this with this right here. I want you guys to know that the whole body swapping thing that they do, they can do it with bots. All right? They can do this stuff with bots. Like control other characters, other legends. So, let's say let's say I know they can do this. I know they can do this in wildcard, but I don't know about any other mode. But I know they can do this in wildcard. What they'll do is there might be a whole team of cheaters, right, trying to kill you, right? So what they'll do is when you kill their team and they get dropped out, right? They'll jump into those other bot bodies in your lobby. That's usually why you'll even have bots in your lobby. Is so the cheaters don't lose. They just keep hopping into different fucking, you know, legends. That's stupid. It doesn't make sense, but hey, I'm not one of them. I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for people to start reporting again. You know? If you don't report them, they don't even get reviewed. They don't even get looked at. You want Respawn to review these people. So you want to keep reporting them. If you don't, you know what happens. They get to keep doing what they're doing, and that's like, oof. It's bad for you, worse for the next person who's gotta like face them fuckers. It'd be better if, we can fix that. But I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna upload it. We're about to start a new video, so hopefully everyone can show up. We had 3 people in here at the beginning. That was nice. That was real nice. I think they just wanted to see the gameplay, or they wanted to jump in my games and ruin them. I don't know. I am going to stop talking about that so much because I've already explained it and I showed it to you so many times. Where these teams just team, to kill me. I keep saying they need 9 men to fucking just kill me. I showed you so many times they don't even shoot at my teammates. It's actually weird. These guys dislike me that much that they'll die for my teammates trying to kill me. Alright, I'm gonna cut this video off. For anybody interested, live on Twitch, every day of the week, every day. I'm consistently doing things. I write stories, I try to act them out in gameplay. I play more than Apex. I'm not just an Apex player. I'm a variety streamer. I play lots of different types of games. Well, you're probably already watching the YouTube, so I upload as much as I can. Because if I don't think it's good enough to keep, I don't really keep it. So yeah, trying to get stuff going more often. Looking for people to sign up to join, the Bat family. Trying to make a little team. Maybe we can reach the LGS. Maybe, maybe we can do it. Hey, if we work together, we can do anything. I'll just say that. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, that's fine too. stop by sometime, say hi. Maybe let me know that you subscribe to the YouTube and uh, how long you've been watching. I want to know stuff about the people who watch my things. So thank you everybody who supports me. I'm gonna keep trying to make you guys happy and proud of me.